Okay. It says that we're live. I don't know if we are or not. I'm not certain about my audio. I think I've got it. Let's see. There. Good. Yes. Hello, YouTube Coin community. It's me, Robert, with CoinTalk. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Doug Wagner. Otis, good to see you. Ronald Harris, Polly Boy. Uh, Zet. Hello, Zet. I'm not certain how to do your first name, so you only get a Zet. However, welcome to YouTube Corner. We're going to take in, we got a nice little show lined up for you today. We're missing a few of the panel, but oh well, that's okay. Hello, Brent. Brent's Cool Coins. Ah, I got cooler coins than you, Brent. Okay, let's see. First thing, I guess what we're going to do is let's go to the pirate, David, and let's get us an update on the coin shows for you. So, hey, take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a good day today. I'm going to start off today with the list of coin shows across the United States. July 16th through the 19th, Missouri Numismatic Society 65th Annual Coin Show, St. Charles, Missouri. July 17th, the Villages Lady Lake Coin Show, Lady Lake, Florida. July 17th through the 20th, Alabama Numismatic Society 65th Annual Coin Show, Bessemer, Alabama. July 18th, Winchester Coin Club Show, Winchester, Virginia. July 18th through the 19th, the Reno Coin Show, Reno, Nevada. July 19th, Northwest Valley Coin and Card Show, Phoenix, Arizona. July 19th, the South Bay Coin Currency and Collectible Show, Gardenia, California. July 19th, Brandon Coin Show, Brandon, Florida. July 20th, Tucson Coin Club Show, Tucson, Arizona. July 20th, Hartford Coin and Currency Show, Cromwell, Connecticut. July 20th, Fort Lauderdale Coin Club Show, Plantation, Florida. July 20th, Cicero Berwyn Coin and Stamp Bourse, Berwyn, Illinois. July 20th, McHenry County Coin Club Show, Crystal Lake, Illinois. July 20th, North Attleboro Monthly Coin and Collectible Show, North Attleboro, Massachusetts. July 20th, South St. Paul Monthly Coin Show, South St. Paul, Minnesota. July 20th, the original Omaha Coin and Collectible Show, Omaha, Nebraska. July 20th, Nashua Coin Show, third Sunday, Hollis, New Hampshire. July 20th, Tri-State Monthly Coin and Stamp Show, Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Also on July 20th, we have the Old Bridge Coin Show, Old Bridge, New Jersey. On July 20th, we have the Columbus Coin Show, Hilliard, Ohio. July 19th, we have the River City Coin Club Show, Tees Valley, West Virginia. July 19th, we have the Lakeland Coin Show, Woodruff, Wisconsin. And also we have coming up the ANA World's Fair of Money. That's coming up August 19th through the 23rd in Oklahoma City. I believe Brad's going to be there. And also the big one coming up a week from today is the 42nd Annual Greater Cincinnati Numismatic Exposition, 125 tables. I believe it starts on Thursday for the early birds and runs through Saturday, next Saturday. Robert and Flora will be there with a table. Brad and Coins Plus will have a table. Joe and Diane Durbin, I believe, will have a table. Daniel Malone also, I believe, will have a table there. I believe we'll see JB there. We'll have Blue Moon Bee, and it should be a lot of fun. And let's jump into the precious metal prices. Today, gold is down $8.80 to $3,337 an ounce. Silver is up 24 cents to $38.08 an ounce. Platinum is up $45 to $1,460 an ounce. Palladium is up $40 to $1,273 per ounce. And rhodium is flat at $5,675. And Robert, I'm going to kick it back your way.
Well, everybody can come in. That's fine. Don't say too much after Fred's taking a nap.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nothing.
Siesta.
Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay, I'll set that. However, hello everybody. Good to see you.
Hello.
We're gonna take and we got a couple of items. I'm just sitting here trying to think. Everybody, hello Aunt. By the way, who are we gonna have to take and give us coin etiquette?
What? Who's gonna what?
Coin etiquette.
Well, we'll answer questions, right?
You think so, B? You think he's the one to be answering that question?
Not really, but he knows. Not that he utilizes it, but he knows better. Yeah, hey, I got the direction right. You got to give me credit.
Yeah, I will be. Actually, that was good. I like that.
I never get the direction right. See, now watch. You got to go like this.
Oh, okay, good. Hey, Brad knows how to mute himself. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Hello,
Clicky, clicky.
doing? David, how you been, my friend?
Real good, thank you. Real good.
That's
Sounds
good.
like it.
Yeah, you know, when it comes, guys, to the coin collection, how to take and pass it on to your family, I want to let Brad talk about that a lot. One thing I do know, I took in when my grandfather, when it was getting time and he was coming to the end of his life. Now we knew about it. He knew about it. I knew about it. You know, the whole family knew about it because of his disease, and it was long drawn out. And I was talking to my daughter on something, let's say, semi-related, to where she's running into a similar situation. But we knew my grandfather was coming to an end. He had a coin collection, and I don't mean this to be a I'm not trying to be negative towards my family or anything, but I don't know of anybody in my family that has the knowledge I do about coin. And they are like a lot of people out there. Ooh, Grandpa's got this coin that's 100 years old. It's got to be worth at least $1 million, maybe five.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know because we're experienced and we talk to people who we buy and sell, so we have an idea of what they're worth. I told my mother, I said, I'm sorry, Mom. I said, I know more about this than anybody, but I don't want to have no part in it. And and my grandfather was there. I said, do yourself a favor. Sell it all now, use the money, and go out and enjoy yourself. I said, because if not, I said, the family's going to fight over it. Fast forward for a couple years, that's what happened. But I don't know that that's a blanket statement. I'm not going to say it's a blanket statement. I know I'm thinking about for me before but well, I guess what we're doing here is, we're trying to figure out how to plan for when we go. But there's always, and I don't mean to bring this up because of the bad, but when my daughter passed away, if she'd have had a collection, it would have been, I mean, no one ever expected it. So I don't know if this here, when you pass your collection on to a family after your passing, I'm assuming this is for somebody who has planned it. Now, my only concern is, when do you start planning? So, Brad, like I said, you deal with a lot of people, and I assume this comes up. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to let you talk about this for a while. You take the lead, and if you want someone else to talk on it, fine.
Well, there's not an easy answer to anything. It depends on what you have. I mean, obviously, if you have a set of Stellas, you don't want to go down to the local pawn shop and throw them on the counter. They'll want to carve into them and see if they're real gold. So it's a matter of, I think, the value of the collection, how esoteric is the collection, how big is the collection, because some of the, hi Blondie, some of the, not every city has a dealer big enough to buy an important collection and pay a fair price for it. So, there earlier this year, somebody came in with a $500,000 collection and I wrote them check. Okay. And a lot of the towns that many of our listeners are in, there are dealers that don't do that much business in a year. So you have to know who's in your area, what they pay, talk to them, set things up yourself before that fateful day. There are plenty of people I've given my card to, and they've put them in their safe deposit box with their collection with a note. And you're going to get a fair deal from most bigger dealers.
But wait, can I ask
But
you a question? Should you be putting yourself in a safety deposit box? Number one.
What's that?
Should you be putting your collection in a safety deposit box?
Well, safe deposit boxes aren't actually safe.
Right. So should you be putting it in there?
Well, is it safer than keeping them at home under your mattress? I mean, again, there are a lot of options of where to store your collection. So if you are trusting it to a safe deposit box, I know most of you have not read your rental agreement. I wrote an article for Coin World a couple years ago. Most rental agreements that you sign give the bank the right to open your safe deposit box at any time, whether you're present or not. Think about that. So, and what's one of the main things that you're not allowed to store in your safe deposit box? Anybody know?
Money.
Yeah. Cash.
I'm here, Brad, to help you with this.
Thank you. So if you've decided that you want to collect stacks of $100 bills and put them in your safe deposit box, and the bank opens it and they find them, they're going to immediately think that you're in the drug business, and they're going to have the police confiscate your $100 bills.
They could get the government involved 100%, and you could have to pay taxes.
And then you have to prove that it was good money in order to get it back.
Or back taxes. I mean, they could try to tax you on it as well.
Well, if you've proven the source and you prove that you've paid taxes on it, then not. But
Really, I think it becomes a headache.
Well, sure, it becomes a headache because you have to hire a lawyer.
Right.
You're not going to just walk into court and go, "Yeah, every week I took $100 out of my paycheck and put it in the safe deposit box, Your Honor." You know.
Let me ask you a question, Brad, because I know the answer to this. However, being I know where your coin shops are and I know the surroundings, how many collections has been reduced in price because they have them in the safety deposit box only for the Ohio River to flood the bank, and guess what?
I've gotten a couple over the years, but generally they were stored in smaller rural banks. So,
Well, I mean,
that is a concern that you do not want to store your valuables in a flood prone area.
that has happened here. We have lakes and rivers everywhere you go, and a small bank was flooded, and then they saw the safety deposit box flooding down the river. So that can happen. Totally has happened. But also, they go in and they clean in there as well. What are the chemicals that they're using to clean their boxes, and could that affect your coins?
Anything could happen. I doubt that spraying the front of the safe deposit boxes and
you never know, though.
Down.
I don't want to take the chance.
I know for a fact that Cincinnati, I've seen a few collections, and I just thought maybe being Coins Plus was in Cincinnati, you'd got more. I've seen several myself just at the Green Hills Coin Show, at other coin shops in the Cincinnati area. I've seen collections where they say, "Yeah, we had it," and quite frankly, most of them come from New Richmond. I mean, there's a one or two banks, I guess, down there that
are on the river.
Right. And then if you think about it, I know over in Kentucky, I mean, you got all of those before the flood walls. They took in those banks down there that could have been flooded out as well. And I'm bringing this up only because of all the flooding that we're seeing around the United States of America.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Right, but that has happened here, though. I mean, when they did not recover those boxes because the river flows into the ocean, so they were gone.
How did the boxes get out of the
Wow.
loft? I don't get that.
I don't either, but that's what happened.
Wow.
Somebody got them.
Not every bank
Scuba diving.
is
Scuba divers got them.
I mean, this was an old bank. We're talking about an old bank, and
which I would think would be less prone to that.
I don't know. All I can tell you is that's what happened. I mean, do you want me to get the articles and go back in the archives and get the microfiche for you?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be interesting to see how that works.
So how I found out about this story was the coin shop that I used to go to before he closed, because he's like 95 years old. He was a fire chief, and that happened when he was chief. They had a large flood, and then they were floating down the river. So he's the one who told me the story. So, I mean, I believe it happened in the 50s. So yeah, I can get those articles up.
That would be interesting, Nick. I think I'd like to see something like that. Would be very interesting.
Sure.
I would think that the bank, I agree with Brad, because, well, I don't know. When did safety deposit boxes start at banks?
And what's the insurance? How does that work? If
there is no insurance, basically.
You cannot insure it. No way.
You
read
have
the fine print in your lease agreement.
If you want to insure anything in a safe deposit box, you have to get third-party insurance.
Okay.
Private, and pay for it separately. The bank offers nothing. They have a multiple of the yearly rental, which is nothing. I mean, on the box that I had, it was I was entitled to a couple $100.
Whoopee, right?
Exactly. So.
Wow.
It was an old. It was
and read your rental agreement.
Read it well.
And you'll probably decide that, gee, I don't really want to put things in there. And most banks are pivoting away from. Oh, what happened? You got mad at Nick and she left.
I didn't touch Nick. Nick did
Most,
that.
most banks are pivoting away from offering safe deposit boxes because they're more trouble for the bank than they're worth, I think.
Liability. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but if you read, you've signed away almost all of your rights with the
Safe deposit box anyway, right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Very interesting. Thank you, Brad. I didn't know that. I don't have one, so I didn't know. Yeah, I did not know anything about it. Safe deposit boxes. Interesting.
Okay, now, Brad, getting back to passing it along, let me ask you a question because I know, me and you both know the person. I was put in the will of somebody's to take and to be the one who sold this person's coin collection. And the family did not go by the reading of the will, which I'm like, thank you. I'm okay with it. Don't get me wrong. I was sort of kind of happy about it because it's like, if they're not going to listen to the person that made the will, if they're not going to listen to that, I thought to myself, one is this.
No, it's just going to be an ongoing problem. So
Right. I just figured if they were going to be that disrespectful to that family member, what a shit show the rest of it would have been. So I'm glad I was out of it.
How can they go against will though? How is that possible?
I don't know. Brad,
you don't turn over the coins. You go, he must have gotten rid of them all before he died.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, I never thought of it that way.
I mean, there's plenty of things there's plenty of stories you can tell the lawyers, whether they believe them or not. I don't know.
Gotcha.
David had a ghost walking around in the back of his, I think.
No,
that was Florlina.
I mean,
that was Florlina, yeah.
Oh, that was Robert's ghost? Okay.
I mean, are you okay, Brad? Have you been, drinking from your, stuff back there?
I see dead people.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, what a weird question, huh? A little strange.
Okay.
We'll let it go.
Thank you. We just consider the sewers.
Yeah, you. I mean,
Robert, I was just notified by Ma Bell that if at all possible, I should see you tomorrow.
Ma Bell?
Yeah. Somebody called me on the phone and said I should see you tomorrow downtown.
Okay. Problem is,
is that the Friday you're gone?
I'm leaving, yeah.
Okay, will you be back on Monday?
Yes.
All right, I'll see you Monday then.
Okay. What I was going to say is I've got an appointment. Let's see. If I get up early enough, I will take it.
It's fine. Monday will be fine. Believe me.
Okay.
All right, that's fine. So, but you have to understand the dynamics of selling a collection, because a collection by definition has pretty much everything in it. Well, but it's going to have all of the common coins, and you cannot expect to get the same percentage of retail for a common coin that you would get for a rare coin, because that common coin might be the 7th or 15th or 25th one the dealer owns. So there's a greater margin on lower value coins just because we've already got a bunch of them. So in order to stock a few more, it has to be at an advantageous price. So, that's the case no matter where you go. If you go to an auction, the common coins aren't going to bring anything because the bidders already have the common coins. So you have to take that into consideration that, there are coins.
Our loved ones, right? Not us. Are the people that we leave them to. Not us. Because we know better. So shouldn't we, like right here, it says, plan ahead, document stuff for your heirs. So
Right. Okay. But what I'm saying here is you can document things for your heirs, and maybe you paid $50 for a coin.
Mhm.
You might get offered $25 for that coin, and that might be a fair offer because the dealer already has 6 or 7 of them, and he doesn't need another one. But at $25, he'll put another one in inventory.
Oh, what book
There's
is David
inventory costs involved when someone buys a complete collection. David, you're looking like the librarian there.
Oopsie, sorry.
Yeah.
Shaddy, 100% correct. This book here, this was recommended to me by some staff at the Harlan J. Burke Company out of Chicago. Brad, I think you know of them. They recommended this book for anyone getting ready to line up to move their coins onto their heirs. Uh, it gives you multiple scenarios. I'm lining my materials up because I'm getting up there. I've been around here 7 decades, so it's getting up there. So I would recommend this book to anyone. It's available on Whitman.com or Amazon, and that's all I'm going to say. And it's a real good book. So
Thank you, David. Yeah, Beth Deisher, she did a lot for Coin World for many years. She was the editor for Coin World for a long time. So very
right,
good lady. I've met her several times and always been very pleasant, very knowledgeable. She's one of the few women I know that I mean, she was exceptionally knowledgeable. So
But it doesn't hurt for any of us no matter what age you are, because you're never guaranteed tomorrow. So it's best to plan
right.
no matter what age you are. I
Yes,
do.
because Nick, there's a moose out there with your name on it.
Well, that's just rude. But
however, Nick, I agree because, like I said, that's what I said before you got on. My daughter, she went on vacation and didn't make it. I mean, and if she would have had a collection, it would have just been a cluster of
right.
people.
And it's a lot easier too to start documenting as you get your stuff in versus having to go back and look at everything that you've collected over the years. So it's a document that I have for my daughter, and I continually update. I think that that's the key too, is you got to update this stuff because everything is changing so much.
What I don't know, Nick, how it would work for anyone else, but I know for me, what I do is I've got a code and I put on the back of each of the coins what I pay for it. Now, my children will be able to see what I paid for every coin by just if they, look on the back, use the code and decipher it, they'll know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like how you code it, so it's not as easy for somebody just to go into your home and say, oh, he paid for this and this X amount.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, nice. I like that idea.
Well, but all you have to do, you can develop your code any way you want. All you need is 10 letters. Convert those to numbers. And
all you need is 9 letters.
I'm sorry, 9 letters.
Because what I do is I have 9 letters, and any letter that's not part of that 9 is a 0.
Okay, that works too. That's fine.
Well, Brad, anybody can create their own code. They don't have to go by yours.
I understand. I'm just saying it gives you more flexibility. It's okay.
And Roxzilla, to make a comment on what you said, okay. The one thing that I've said is I've had people buy from me and then have to turn around and resell to me. And sadly, what they bought from me, I'll be honest, they was able to take them. They ended up, because of that time frame that they owned them, and because of the market, everything that they bought from me, the prices had went up, and they made money off of that. Everything they bought from other people, I mean, quite honestly, the person was young and did not know what he was doing. I couldn't offer nothing. It was what Brad on his BS section, that's what he talks about, is those coins. But I can't, I can't correct somebody else's wrong. So to say what you said, I understand, but you never know if the person that was putting when I first started collecting, trust me, I took it. The one thing I learned, there was this book called The Big Black Book of Secrets, and I bought it and I was reading through it, and they said, hey, sell part of your collection every year. That way you'll
What?
know if you're buying or selling right. Guess what? I took and I sold. I started doing that. First couple years I was selling, man, I lost my butt. I mean, I looked like an Asian person with no butt. So, um, however, after, it took me about 5 or 6 years to start taking and to start buying and selling to where I was breaking even and then making money. So,
Yeah.
you got to be careful. If you're not, I hear so many people, oh, I'm taking it and I'm not going to sell nothing. I never sell nothing. Well, how do you know if you're buying right? Okay. I got to take
Remember that, Robert? When I first met Robert and I talked to him on the phone the first time, one of the questions he asked me, he goes, have you ever sold any of your coins? And I said, no. And he goes, well, you need to. And then went into why I need to and all that kind of stuff. And you do need to learn how to sell your coins. He's
Well,
100%
I've done that.
right.
I've made some good money on selling coins, but sometimes I just buy them that I know that I'm going to turn around and flip them. But
Mhm.
of course, like Robert said, I have made so many mistakes when I first started, wicked big mistakes.
I'll
But
be
then
right
I
back.
learned.
I'll be right back. Go ahead. Go on without me. David, you're in control.
Okay.
But I did. I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned from them. And I think it's good to make mistakes sometimes.
You
Because
learn
then you
more.
always remember it. Yeah.
You learn
Yep.
more from your mistakes than you do from your successes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because you remember it better. Yeah.
As an example, just earlier today, I took a stroll down memory lane. I got a box out of my safe of coins that I collected when I was 7 to 12 years old. And I had some great coins in the box. And I had some really.
You're really going to judge yourself on what you were purchasing at 7 years old.
Do what?
You're really going to judge yourself on your mistakes of when you were
No,
7 years
no,
old.
it shows a history of a learning curve.
Oh, well, okay.
Why are they separate? Why were they separate? You just didn't keep it all together. Like, this is what I collected when I was 7. That's good.
No, I just have a box that's marked, Brad's youth coins. Things that I haven't sold.
Bradley's
Oh.
youth.
Things that I haven't sold that I bought when I was a kid.
Oh, speaking of
Just
7,
nostalgia.
I'm going to show you the map that my nephew and I are
Oh
doing.
yeah.
Because I mean, this is a nice.
Yeah.
Oh sweet.
Upside down. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's Nick. She's upside down.
That's neat, Nick.
Can you see
That's
it?
really neat.
Very
That's
nice.
Yeah, it's kind of large. So when he says when he's done, he wants to put it in a frame and put it in his room.
How old
Sure.
is he?
9.
9. Perfect. Perfect.
So these are the ones he has.
That's how old I was, 9 or 10 years old. Yeah.
So he's excited and he says, I'm learning. He's, learning everything. And so
Cool.
we're having a good time doing that. But I thought it was nice. It's very inexpensive. This was very inexpensive, but yet very nice quality and large too. I like how big it was.
When they first came out with them, they had some like that. They had 2 for each one or whatever.
Yeah, but some of
Right.
them you find are kind of small.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, so
Yeah.
that this is only one, but you do have the territories too. So we're gonna, and then Washington D.C. as well. So we're going to finish this, and that's why I thought we'd just do the silver because there is only one spot. But who doesn't want silver?
Yeah. Yeah.
he's having fun with it. He loves it when he pops one of those things out to put the coin in there. And of course, he doesn't touch the coin when he's pushing it down either. So he's learning how to even handle the coins.
So does he push it down with just his mind? He goes,
Yeah, that's exactly how he does it.
pops
Yes,
down in there.
exactly.
The force, Brad, the force.
I
Yeah.
always have these things around. So I
Has
love it.
he seen you crack a case?
Yes, he has.
What did
And
he say about that?
he
If
doesn't
it's
really-
Nick, it's may the farce be with you.
He
I'm
doesn't get it.
curious.
I mean, everybody should thank me for opening sets because I just made their set more valuable because I just
That's
took
right.
took one out. So there's going to be less of them around.
Thank you, Nick.
I was just
You're welcome.
curious.
You're welcome.
Hey, welcome back, Tippy.
I was curious what, yeah.
Put Steve
He
LaPointe
doesn't, right now, he doesn't understand
comment
that.
up that he just put in.
Does it? Okay.
No, he
I was just
3:35.
curious because is it a bad example or is it a good example?
Well, I mean, I'm
You
trying
know what I'm saying.
but hey, Luke, I mean, there are rules I follow before I break open a set. So, I mean, people
Okay.
want to think I just break them open. No, I have very
Okay.
set rules on what I break open and what I don't.
And you need to explain that to him. Have you done that?
Well, we're just getting started.
Oh, okay,
We're just
okay,
getting
okay.
started,
Okay.
so this is what we're starting with right here. So
Okay.
Um,
Before
and I-
he sees it, or you know what I mean?
we're buying these individually. I'm not buying the sets to break open to put them in
Right.
here. We're getting them
Okay.
along and along. So we're hunting them, and he loves the hunt, and then taking them out and pushing them in. So
Okay. Cool.
And those are proof silver, right?
yes, the proof silver. Yep. Weren't they pretty? They
Yeah.
are
I
very.
don't
It's
know.
hard to see. They're just big little shiny dots. You can't really see
Shiny
them other than
dots.
shiny dots.
Shining dots.
It's still upside down.
B, can you tell which is which, other than which state they're stuck in?
No, it's too
Right.
far. I can't see
It's
that.
right.
Good.
The camera's not good enough. But
Yeah.
yes, it's very nice.
That's because
But-
I'm small.
Hmm?
That's just because I'm small. I
Yeah,
don't have-
it's
But
okay.
Oh, we can make you big.
oh no, that's okay. I don't need to.
There.
There you go. Okay.
That's cool. That's a lot easier. They only have one spot. No, it's-
Yeah. So he's got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. He's got 9 so far. So he's having a fun time with that.
That's good. She's helping somebody, bringing somebody in.
So with your coin collection, so what about putting them into a trust? Because putting your estate into a trust is very beneficial, especially
Yes.
for your loved ones. Because
It's
in
better.
reality, our collections, while they're going to be taxed.
Yes.
Once
And
we
it's
sell.
better. It's better. A trust is better.
And if you put them into a trust, I don't know. I haven't looked, but I know that putting your estate into a trust gives you some tax benefit or breaks.
Yeah.
So I wonder if putting them into a trust would be beneficial for them as well. I don't know if it would be the same as putting.
I'm not sure either, but it sounds like
But
it's
anyway,
better.
that should be something I personally was going to look into, because putting things into a trust, it helps.
Yeah. Have a lawyer draw it up for you.
I mean,
That's
you can
always
draw your own wills on online now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not very. I mean, really, everybody should have a will anyways, because you don't want all your stuff to go into probate.
Yeah. But you know what? Dead people don't care.
No, but we are trying
I
to
know.
set
I
up our
know.
children and our heirs. So we care as we're living on how that's
Exactly.
be
Exactly.
when we do pass.
No,
I mean-
dead people don't care.
No, but we care as now, so that's why we plan. I mean, that's the whole thing.
Exactly.
That's the point of everything.
Okay, Brad, did you want I got your Steve LaPointe.
Yeah, I just was, wanting to know how everybody else thought about that. I'm seeing much the same. We are selling small gold pieces, 1 gram and 10th ounce but we're not
I bought
selling.
one from him.
What? What'd she say?
What's
What?
Isn't that amazing?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I bought
I
a
bought
1/10
something.
from him, and I actually got a pretty good deal too. I locked it in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so we've had in the chat over here, we've had somebody saying that they're buying American Silver Eagles at 2 over spot.
$20 over spot.
You buy 2 if you go back to Shaddy at 338.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, that's what started it all.
It's usually
If a dealer is selling them at that, he just bought a large group and is looking to sell them quickly and regain his capital, or he bought some and he doesn't have enough money to bankroll it. But when I order American Silver Eagles from the wholesaler, they cost me more than that. So if you can buy them at that rate, buy all you can and put them away and don't worry about it.
So how much are you selling them for? How much are you
I've
getting?
got them at that price before, but it was a couple of years ago.
We have them at +6 right now.
Okay. Well, it's still not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
A little bit more expensive than everybody else, but that's Brad.
Well, if you want to buy in quantity, you can get them a little cheaper.
What I have to buy, like probably 50, 60,
100.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Well, that's how we get rid of the riffraff like
Wait,
you. And
Did you
get
go by
real
the
big.
Wow.
Did you go by the bookstore today? Like you promised? Brad, oh my God. Thank you.
You know how many they had left?
How many? One? Oh, keep it nice. Thank you so much.
Well, it's already not mint. It was the last one there.
Okay, but still, thank you. That's amazing.
What is that? I don't even hear.
You know how much a Sports Illustrated costs?
Oh, okay. It's a Sports Illustrated.
$8. I'm gonna guess.
How much?
14 bucks. 14
How much
bucks.
was it, Brad?
11.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I know they're expensive.
I walked up to the counter, pulled a $5 bill out of my wallet, and she said, "That'll be $11.65." And I
Thank you
went,
so much. So I have one of, so the cover of that, they're all sold out everywhere here, but the cover of that
Really?
is Cooper Flagg, and he's the #1 draft pick this year, and he's from the state of Maine, and he's actually from the next town over. And my nephew's going to his sports camp next month. And so we've been trying to find one so he could have signed. I have one. I'm not giving him mine. He's going to have mine signed. So I was trying to find him one. So thank you, Brad. Thank you. And I couldn't find them anywhere. So Brad said there was a bookstore near him, so he would stop. I am so excited. And I'm going to his basketball game tonight. He is just going to be ecstatic.
"Wonderful.
Thank you, Brad.
You're welcome. Don't expect me to do it too often."
Be in from time to time.
Get off of my lawn.
So,
Yeah,
okay. But
Mr. Wilson.
getting back to the Silver Eagle thing,
Mhm.
the difference is, I have people around me, my competitors, that undercut me on Silver Eagles, but when you go in, they might have 3 or 5 that they bought that afternoon. I stock 500 to 1,000 of them. Okay, so it costs money to put 500 or 1,000 Silver Eagles in your safe and have them there ready for buyers when they come in. So I tell everybody, when you go someplace and you go, "Oh yeah, I'm a lot cheaper, but I've only got 3."
Yeah, but whoopee, like
Exactly.
The
One
dealers
guy-
I like is one to say, "Oh, we can sell them a spot. Okay, I'll take all you got. We ain't got none right now."
Yeah. Oh, don't you like that when they
I
say
tell-
that? You're like,
I tell people all the time, when I'm sold out, they're free.
Cashmere Fuzz has a good question.
she said,
Okay.
"Oh, I have an opinion."
A quarter ounce is fractional.
Yes, it is.
Now, it depends on what you have to pay. I have some quarter ounce Australians that I'm selling at spot plus $125 divided by 4. Okay. those are that's probably the cheapest fractional gold I have in the shop right now.
I say yes, Cashmere Fuzz. I say yes, it's good to buy fractional, like 1/10. I'm not.
Well, it depends on what you have to pay to get them too, Nick.
Right.
Yes.
Well, of course. I mean,
Yes, it does.
of course, looking at the premiums, but everybody, when I was buying 1/10 back in 2000 or 2023, 4, everybody kept saying, you're not going to make any money off that. You're going to lose money. Nope, I didn't. But I also made sure I wasn't, the premiums, I made sure that I wasn't going over a certain amount for a premium as well on them. So you just got to be careful of the premiums, but you got to purchase what you can afford.
Exactly. But, be cognizant of getting a fair deal.
Of course.
Be careful of getting too good of a deal.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's too good to be true,
it probably
isn't true. There are a lot of people that get stuck with counterfeits because they try to buy cheap, or if you're buying at the wrong place, the title of the item you're picking up might not be clear. So,
I don't think so. I've seen them a lot lower than that. I have never paid a 15 to 20% premium on a 1/10 AGE. Never. Now, can I give a website that can help people find prices? Is that okay? Findbullionprices.com, and then you can kind of see.
What? One more time. What?
Find bullionprices.com. Hit the 1/10 on gold, and then you'll see a column, and then it will show how much of a premium you would pay and what's going cheapest right now. So, Brad, what I paid with what I bought from you, a 5% premium?
Well, that's only because I owed you a favor.
That's kind of what they were going for. I knew what they were going for too, though. And I like the, I have a lot of AGEs, but I also like the maples because they come in the little plastic already. So, they're
very nice.
Old and all that stuff. So it's kind of already been protected. So even if you buy it on the secondary market.
Are they 5/9s? The Canadian ones?
I think they're 4/9s, right?
They're 4/9s or 5/9s, you guys.
Well, there's 3/9 or 4/9 on the 1 ounce pieces.
Okay.
The fractionals, I think all are. I might stick my foot in my mouth, but I think they're all 4/9s because they didn't start making fractionals the first few years. They came later.
Okay, I was just curious. The 5/9 thing is phenomenal.
But as long as I think if you're watching how much you're spending on premiums, that having fractional is a good thing if you can't afford an ounce, because who can afford an ounce right now at 33 what? Okay, right. But I'm just saying
33.50, let's say.
Okay, 33.50. I mean, but if you're starting slow and you're working up to it steady, you'll have an ounce in no time.
And that's fine. But I tell people that they're probably better off buying silver than fractional gold.
I don't agree. I mean, I know you're in the position of own it, but I don't agree.
Well, let's have a discussion of what's the end play. What are you going to do with your
Exactly.
What are you going to do with your fractional gold?
What's your plans?
My plan is if it hits, enough, I'm going to sell it.
Okay.
For what?
But
what are you going to sell it for? For cash or
money,
get something money bigger?
Sometimes you just need the cash. I mean, right now that's what the world. I mean, right now that's how our world works. We pay cash for things.
Okay, so when I hear that and you're watching your premiums, that's fine. But if you are planning on protecting yourself against a crash, that you are going to have to barter your metals.
And I'd rather barter my silver versus my gold.
Thank you.
Plus, silver is changed for gold.
And
you know what I mean? Yeah.
But also,
what are you going to give them change it? Are you going to give them some cash?
But you got to, I mean, this may be a discussion for another day, but it's like you have weight in silver. How much weight do you want? I mean, how much, if you have to get up and go, so you can take some of your weight and put it into gold, and it's not, you don't have as much.
Okay. But so these are all part of the conversations that I have with my customers. Why are you buying it? What are you going to do with it? What are your plans? What worst case scenario, best case scenario? And then you build a plan for each person based on their perceived needs. Okay. So if somebody says everything's going to nothing, it's going to be like Weimar Republic, Germany, I'm going to have to spend my silver or gold, I tell them, okay, then you should just be buying silver dimes because it's the smallest unit that everybody will recognize, that you can barter a little at a time.
That's
You
what I
don't
like.
have
Dimes.
to, you don't have to take change. You don't have to this, you don't have to that. Okay. I'm planning on buying land with my precious metal because land is always worth something. And when gold goes to $10,000 an ounce, I'm going to buy 100 acres of land in the mountains. Well, then you want large pieces of gold because it's the smallest premium. You put it away, it doesn't take up much room, and it'll be easy to trade, and you're going to trade for a large item.
Right.
Okay. So,
but if people can't afford that 1 ounce, so Brad, if they continually buy 1/10, they're gonna
They
have.
can trade those in, Nick. They can trade in the little.
no,
pieces.
don't. You never do that. Once you buy the little ones, keep the little ones. Do not trade for a big one.
Okay, but
Never,
she's
never,
talking
never,
about.
No, I'm not talking about trading it. I'm just saying that you'll have an ounce. You'll have an amount of an ounce.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what
Okay.
you guys.
But Nick, not everybody is as poor as you are. So I had a person come in last week and bought 15 ounces of gold. Okay.
Right
And
on.
Because that
means I'm
person,
in a position to
he
be able to do
says,
that.
he says, I want to put away value and I don't want it to take up much room.
Did they pay cash? Of course, right? They paid cash. They gave you fiat currency for that gold.
Well, in one way or another, yes.
I'd like
See?
to see. So
I asked good questions, Nick.
what did you ask?
I asked good questions.
No,
a
they
question
paid,
that he doesn't want to answer.
They
I
paid
see.
me in blood. I hooked them up
See?
to
He
the
doesn't-
machine and sucked the
It
blood
makes.
out
I
of
mean,
their
it
veins.
makes sense to pay cash, but I would like to
You
see
know how much
everybody in
you
our
can get
chat
for AB negative now?
that I'd like to go sell your plasma, do something. But
Go sell
you
your
can do that.
plasma.
But anybody in our chat that is in the position right now that can go afford 15 ounces of gold right now, put a 1 in there. Brad,
Put a what?
Put a 1 in the chat if you can
In
go
the
out.
chat?
You have enough.
No, don't do that. That's ridiculous because that's just inviting. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, but see, not everybody in this chat, not everybody's in that position. Not everybody's in that type of position to do that. Nor do they want to take their cash and go buy all the gold either. You should have cash on hand. You don't want to spend everything you have. Oh my God.
Okay, I had to laugh. I'm sorry. That's
Why
funny.
what's so funny? It's true. Not everybody is in the financial
No,
position.
I'm not laughing at you.
But not everybody is in the financial position to go buy ounces of gold. So if you want to start somewhere, 1/10 is not a bad start. If you're premium,
It's something. It's better than nothing. Yeah, something. Yeah.
And they were saying this the same back in when I started buying gold, like 2021.
But Nick, okay, let me just say one thing. And I think, and I could be wrong, but I think the point that Brad's trying to make, and all of us should be making, you were talking about if the economy was to collapse. I think Brad was trying to figure out what you're going to do with your metals, be it gold and or silver, take your pick. I understand if you had to bug out. I understand your point of view with having gold as opposed to silver, because gold is much lighter for more wealth, less volume. That makes good sense. A lot of people talk about that. I hear preppers talking about that. Very seldom is something like that going to happen. But I'm not going to go to part of this point because it's sort of kind of negative. I think the biggest point should be 2 things. One, we should be teaching people what that paper is in their pocket. Now, Nick, you have a husband who's a banker. you know better than anybody here the true value of fiat currency. That's why you're here, to be quite frank. Well, it's just that you're okay. I mean, some people that are in the banking system, I don't know. That would be a question I'd like to know. How many people are in the banking
Hi, CMCB.
trust the fiat currency and are investing in gold, silver, or other assets?
I'm going to be honest with you, and as you know, we don't have much faith in the banking system, and my husband is in banking.
Well, I'm just saying though,
Yeah.
as a whole, not talking just you. I know your point
Yeah.
of view. I mean, I don't know if you even know the answer to this. I'm just,
I know a good question. I have a good question. How come you don't have faith in the banking system?
Well, that's easy.
Well,
No,
I mean,
no, I'm talking to Nick.
well, I mean, that's a big question because there's a lot of
I
things.
know it's a big
Look at
question.
the debt our country is in, the big banking systems that are buying out all these small banks. I mean, you got the dollar bill is not worth what it's supposed to be worth. So, you know, in that, there's just a lot of things.
It hasn't been worth what it's supposed to be worth for a very long time.
Sorry, everyone.
But with that being said, when I'm talking about gold, and I'm in saying by fractional, I have silver too, and I have that to barter and do all what I need to do with that.
Right. So you're diversified.
Yes,
But,
that's exactly
okay.
what I mean. It
Good
doesn't.
answer, Brad.
But
Yeah.
but the person that came in last week and he bought 15 gold buffaloes, he wanted to put as much value in as little space as possible.
There you go. There you go.
It's nice
More
to see
compact.
elite.
Yeah. So if you feel as though at some point you're going to have to flee the country with $250,000, you want 1 ounce gold coins. They're
I mean, and look at past. A lot of royalty and stuff had their jewels and their gold.
yes, that's right, Nick. You're royalty. You're going to have to flee the guillotine with.
If they
with
flee, they put everything on. Brett, I could just say it a lot faster.
Don't worry, Nick. Brad will be the first one. If the shit hits the fan, he'll be out the door.
No, I'll be behind the door with some other survival medal.
So Marie Antoinette sent all her servants out when they came in and captured Marie Antoinette and all her family. She sent all her maids and stuff, all the jewels, wearing them, and sent them away.
That's what I would have done.
Hoping that she was going to reunite with those jewels one day, but we know what happened with that.
Well, it's better if you are going to lose them, give them to them. They worked for her.
I will offer the people coming through the door lead first, silver
Would you
second,
like some lead?
gold third.
Coming at you real fast.
Bonds back in the day were not bad, though, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Read CMCB's comment.
Bonds.
That's true, but I don't think anybody wants to buy bonds.
So, B, another reason we don't believe in the banking system is because we don't want the government to know what we have, and they have too much.
Really, I'm shocked. You don't want the government to know?
No, but they have too much
gotta be-
control on how they can get into your banking accounts, and then also there are some governments that have gone into people's savings and actually taken money out, saying, "Okay, well, you're going to have to pay back. We need to
Remember what happened in Canada when the truckers were holding the line, and they were literally cutting their bank accounts off.
Well, and
Yes,
the other governments
Canada, yay, Canada.
they had said, we're going to pay down our national debt and you owe us. So they went into other people, their banking accounts, and took the money out to pay the national debt. So I mean, you just never know what could happen. So it's like, you don't savings.
How'd you like the government to tell you to give up your gold?
That's why you don't want them to know what you have. Do you?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I can't even imagine, because my grandmother was alive then. And I go, you guys did what? I wouldn't give them nothing. I'd be definitely digging holes in the backyard. I'm not going to give that. What do they do for me? What do they do for that? Oh, it's for the war effort. War, and I can do a high sign, but I'm not going to. You know what I mean? The two fingers.
Brad, do you want to answer Ronald Harris?
Shadrach asked me to break out the tiara, so I mean, I gotta.
Oh, she looks so good in it.
Yeah, nice.
Brad, do you want to answer Ronald Harris?
I think there are black helicopters. At some point, maybe that will be true. At this point, I don't think it is. And at the point that that's happening, you may not be going over established borders.
I know, right, Cash? No, I almost said no. But yeah, it was terrible. I can't even imagine that. I'd be like, I ain't got no gold.
That's right.
Would totally lie. They lie to us.
Nick,
why can't we lie to them?
Doesn't fit anymore. Your head's gotten too big.
I'm not paying attention to you.
There you go. That's funny.
A little crooked there today, kid.
I know. I can't get it on straight. You guys, the camera is just like.
It says that, it's hard to balance it on that point.
I'm not listening to you. Let's move on.
Brad.
Yeah, I know. Hi, 949. How you doing? I'm too lazy to type.
I don't think that any government is going to be seizing your gold at this point. I believe the reason that they changed the definition of gold is so that people can transfer from point A to point B a lot of gold. That's just my opinion. I can't prove it. It's strictly my conspiracy.
In the tunnels.
At the end of that,
tunnels, Robert. In the tunnels, right underneath the street.
What
Morgan. JP Morgan.
That's all right.
I couldn't hear the last statement you said, Robert.
I just said that the reason I feel that they took and that gold is considered a non-monetary instrument right now.
Yeah.
Definition. I think the purpose of that was for wealthy people to transfer a lot of wealth from point A to point B. Now, I don't know what point they're taking it from and where they're taking it to, but I believe it is so that a lot of wealth can be transferred easily across borders.
So I don't think, people want to say government's going to confiscate our gold and all. Why would they bother? They don't know where it is. When they can get money from, they can take your land instead. They can tax you to death. Why would they go ahead and come, seize our gold when they have other means to be?
Well, they've never done it in the past, so why would they do it now?
Tell ChatGPT that, because ChatGPT says that it did go to a law.
I'm sorry?
ChatGPT said it did make a law. They did go to a law, because I did check AI. I don't know the law, Brad. I'm just telling you, ChatGPT said that it did turn into a law.
AI is not always right. You have to check your information.
I agree. That's why I'm asking them the question.
I've caught it. Yep, I caught it once.
It turned what into a law? I'm not.
In 1933, when the government.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, you were talking about that, but I didn't think that they seized it back then. I thought that it was voluntary.
I thought so too.
It was at first.
Exactly. At first it was, but I believe now. Again, I'm going by what ChatGPT says, guys. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. Brad says no.
Give it up.
ChatGPT said that it was converted into a law a few years later. Go ahead, Brad. I said this before, and I can't help you. Don't answer.
Let's hear it, Brad.
If your gold was in jewelry or your gold was in coinage dated before
Right.
1933, it was
He's right.
perfectly legal. So
He's
you
right.
could own 1,000 pounds of gold in coins dated before 1933, but you could not own 1,000 pounds of gold in bars.
Bullion. No bullion.
Right.
Now, I don't know what was in place
Okay.
for people that had bars that wanted to then convert them. I don't know what was in place at the time for those people to convert back to a cash instrument.
So
But-
Silver Coin Hunter has a point here.
There you go. There you go. At first.
And I agree with B at first from the way I read the law. At the beginning, it
My
was
grandmother told me.
order, but I believe it took, and
Yeah.
you can help me, Brad, maybe you, but I believe,
My grandma told me.
Brad, everything you said as far as the definition, I agree with. However, I don't think it became a law right away. It took
I didn't.
Congress to approve it, and it took, I believe it was like a year and a half or 2 years before it
It's
became
a while.
actual law.
I will check into that because I have
Go
access
for it.
to the,
He's right.
Thank you.
I have access to like this all the Senate stuff, so I can.
I have an original copy of the executive order on the
Okay,
wall.
well then there, I guess I don't need to.
No, Nick, please do me a favor and check into it, because just because you have the executive order, that does not mean it turned into a law the day that damn executive
not.
order was made.
If it turned into a law, how come we have so many U.S. gold coins?
It's not.
Well, I can get the
The
history.
executive order is not a law.
I can get all the history of everything, all the executive orders, what the Senate has said, and all that stuff. So I will just get all that information, and you can cipher
There's
it.
a difference. You have to put a bill. I'm just a bill. Yeah, I'm only a bill.
1933 to 1971, I don't recall the United States of America government making gold coins.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
There's your catch. There's the catch.
But let's look into this a little bit deeper. The Hungarian and Austrian countries made 100 coronas. And if they made them in 1964, they dated them 1918 and 1915. Why? Because now they were legal to import into the United States because they were dated before 1933.
Wow.
So
that's true. They can do
in
that.
the
He's
60s
right.
and 70s, if you wanted to own gold, you just bought 100 coronas because you could import hundreds of them. You bought old U.S. gold coins. They traded freely. There was no problem. Now, the problem is
He's right.
we're talking about getting stopped at the border and having things confiscated. 1967, when the Canadians made that wonderful gold coin as part of their set, and American collectors wanted one. And if you got stopped at the border with one, that got confiscated because it was dated after 1933.
He's totally right. I researched it when I did the large coins, the most massive coins. One of them was
Bill
a Corona.
457. You could have.
It's not Corona, it's Corona. Okay, but anyway, he's right. I researched it. He's right. 100%. And I don't enjoy saying that, but he is. He's 100%.
Okay, but that referred to only gold in bullion form. You could own as many coins as you wanted dated before 1933.
He's right. It's terrible. They forgot to stipulate that, Brad. They didn't stipulate it. That you couldn't mint them afterward and then date it, predate them.
Not if you take a vote.
Some criminal was thinking. We'll just date them before that. There you go. Problem solved.
Exactly.
Just shows you how honest governments are.
Right.
That's
I mean, I started in the business in 75. And I hung out at the coin store a lot before then. And people would come in all the time and buy British sovereigns. They'd buy 100 Coronas. Um, there was all kinds of gold that traded all the time.
all the time.
And then when Nixon made it legal again in 74 or 5, 74, I think, to own gold bullion again, the store that I eventually bought got some gold bars in, and they had one that everybody could play with. So they had one that everybody was, you really can bend this gold bar.
No,
You know, it took a lot of force, but you could bend it. So they had one gold bar that was really wavy. You know, everybody was,
yeah,
bending.
and absorbing it in their skin. Every time you touch it, you absorb a little bit of it.
And getting gold from point A to point B, going across the country as far as confiscation, stuff like that, let me just point out, unless you happen to get somebody like Amanda McCarthy, which is one of our subscribers, that knows a little bit about gold and silver, I took them when I went to the Philippines. I had the golden dollars, Brad. You remember them. There's 20, or the year 2000. When I went across there, they're asking me, how much gold is in this?
None.
So my point, and then I had Eisenhower dollars. Woo! What
Woo!
dollar? And I mean, I had to explain because I took just some stuff. I took the golden dollar. I don't remember if I took the Sacagawea or George Washington, but either way, I took them there to give away as gifts. Over there, they were worth 50 some pesos. That was a day's wages for a lot of people.
Because they're rare over there. They're rare. I mean, it's
So
like,
just exchanging. It's a
yeah.
country. A dollar.
They're like, ooh, USA coin. Ooh.
A dollar over there be is a day's wages for most people. Not everybody, but for a lot of them.
Sam,
I
CB's
love their stuff.
some
Their
good
stuff's
comments
cool.
here.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
Sam CB's got some good comments.
Important to
Yeah. Well, but anything dated before 1933 was accepted as having recognized special value.
He's right. He's 100% right because I remember Grandma telling me about that. Grandma told me that. Yeah. My mom's mom. I'm like, what? I didn't even understand any of it. No, I didn't like it, and I still don't like it. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to exchange. See, I'm not exchanging anything I don't want to exchange. Oh, that's coin show etiquette. What is this we're talking about, Robert?
That's part of what
that was part of the program for today. So we want to take
I
questions.
thought it was about when people were passed away.
If
That
you
too.
it's for both.
Oh, okay, I missed the etiquette part. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oops.
anybody in the chat here that has not been to a lot of coin shows and they have a question, is this hinky at a show or not, or how should you do something, or what should you do? Please ask the question. We'll tell you what you need to know.
Oh,
That's interesting, huh, Nick?
So Nick,
I just go up and talk to him.
Yeah, B walks up when you're counting $100 bills and says,
well, I mean, it's about being a.
"Hey, do you have any Jefferson nickels for sale?"
It's about being
No, not Jefferson Nichols. No. Are you kidding? I wouldn't waste my time. We're talking about real stuff, buddy.
So we'll be happy to answer any questions.
I hope I see Oleg again. I love Oleg.
That's
Yeah.
pretty.
He's a really nice guy, Nick, and he's like
Who's this?
he's from Ukraine or Russia or something like that originally, but he has coins here and he's funny.
Ronald asked a question about a coin show. Yes, we trade as well as buy and sell. So everything's going on at the same time. If you bring things that you want to trade for, you want to bring gold and trade it for collectible coins, or vice versa, trade your collectible coins for gold. It can all work. So I took a picture of a couple of things out of the safe today and sent them to Robert. This is a legacy coin. My grandmother on my mother's side had this coin in her drawer, and this was her emergency
Nice.
money to save. So, a lot of people didn't have gold coins. She had one. She had a $2.50 Indian 1912, and
Nice.
and Grandma Hageman had that in her tin when she died, and I was gifted that.
That's nice.
That was your mom or dad's side?
My
Your
mom's
grandma.
mom. My mom's
Okay. Oh, very interesting. Hageman, huh? Very
Yeah.
interesting.
mom. A little bit of German here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Arizona to do coin shows? No, sorry.
Arizona is hotter than hot.
So, but I marked it so that, my kids know that where it came from. And, that'll be probably one of the few coins that they don't sell after I croak.
So it's really interesting. You were talking about dates and how they would date it back, right? Bills, currency, they can date it. It can be dated to 2013, and it will be printed in 2016. Okay.
Well, because that's not actually a date; it's a series.
Exactly. Explain it to him, Brad. Go for it.
I
Please.
just did. It's series
You
of.
know what I mean. Go for it, please. Please go ahead.
Actually, Nick should know that answer better
Yeah.
than anybody.
That's how they do it. Yeah. Go for it, Nick.
What? I'm sorry. I had to read a message from my husband. I'm sorry. What was
the
the
difference between the series?
Oh,
and
is the divorce final?
Brad?
Brad, that was
Brad.
inappropriate. Be quiet. Hush. Okay, now go ahead, Nick. Let's get right back on to what we
That's
were
right.
talking.
I had to listen to the question. What's the question?
About
Go for it,
series, about why currency isn't dated like coins.
Yeah.
It's dated
Series and
by
date.
series.
Oh, I don't know that. I don't know much about that. I'll just
Okay. I thought you would know about it, Nick.
no, I really don't. I don't really get into the currency or the notes.
Well, I was just kind of making a point about the date and the series and when they actually print it and what it comes, you know what I mean? That's the
I
point.
can honestly find out, but that hasn't been something I've really been interested in. So I really
Not that interesting, is it, Nick?
No, I don't find it very interesting. No.
But the reason why I brought it up is because of, they're saying that the gold coin had to be dated before this date and tra-la-la,
I'm
tra-la-la.
not sure about
So it's a little confusing for some people.
I mean,
I'm
I know
just saying.
some series, are worth more than other series or dates but I mean,
You want to show the other coin, Robert?
that is it's even with currency like the star notes. You get all cuckoo star notes. They're not worth anything.
Looky. That's a good
Okay,
one.
so the story behind this coin is
Nice.
I had put it in layaway at the shop before I was employed there, and I had started paying on it as part of my typeset. And it was in the late fall, early winter of 1974. And at Christmas, I got a big box full of those styrofoam worms. And I'm who? What?
Styrofoam worms. Packing peanuts is what they call them. Okay.
Right, B. Good.
And
I have
so,
some stupid knowledge, you know what I
and
mean?
so I was rooting through this box and I couldn't find anything, and taped to the bottom of the box. My my aunt and her husband had gone to the shop and gotten my coin out of layaway and gave it to me for Christmas.
Oh, that is the best gift.
And that is a half cent, not a large cent.
It's really neat. Really neat, Brad. I was like, wow, that's really neat. It's older than old.
It's almost as old as B.
Speaking of
Yeah,
type,
it's older than dirt. My dad used to say it's older than dirt.
speaking of typesets, though, Alden, he had some pretty cool
He
typesets
liked
shared
typesets.
with us,
Yes.
and
Right.
man,
All
what
right.
a loss!
Oh, okay, you want to talk typesets? Give me a
No,
minute. I'll be
not
back.
Hopefully, his son-in-law will be at the show this year, and he said that
Cool.
Holden said to sell his collection to me and Joe. So we'll see how that works out.
Really? I was reading my old emails or not emails, my old texts on my phone from him yesterday. And there's some ones I'd like to share with everybody.
I mean, what a loss! You know, what a loss.
Fuzzy, just to let you know, and I understand 1963. However, okay, let's get through this series. A series on a bill is when the note went through Congress and was approved. Now, one example to give you guys, in 1976, they approved the $2 bills to be printed. They approved so many, and they ran and ran and ran. Well, I think the last time they actually printed them up and put them back out into circulation was, I want to say, 2006, 7, somewhere around there. But they were printed. So they do not have to take in this series, does not have to be equal to, like a coin supposed to be minted the year that
They're coming out, that they've been dropped.
even though that has been a good example of that. 1964, the Kennedy half dollars, they made those for several years, and they had to have a special appointment from Congress.
Right.
But they did them all the way up into, I want to.
She didn't specify what bill it was. So I think, and I will find this out, but I think the bills are printed a year prior to when they're supposed to be issued.
No, the series altogether different. Series is when it was approved by Congress.
Okay.
That's what I understand.
What's that got to do with your boob, Brad?
Yeah, what's
Oh,
that?
okay.
Got to read 949.
I'm just kidding. He was pointing at his boob.
No, they beat Miami last night 3-0.
Okay, 949. I wanted to say that so bad when we started because he's got an orange collar and it looks like, you know, Camp Snoopy, and he knows what Camp Snoopy is.
Okay, go ahead, Brad.
Well, just typesets.
Is that yours?
No, I bought it the other day.
Oh, okay.
Really? You just got it?
Yeah,
That is super cool, Brad. I like
this one
that.
too. This one
Oh,
has
that is
lots for
super
gold coins
cool.
in it.
Nice.
Oh, so you did get that set.
That's super neat, Brad.
That's
like
really
that.
nice.
It's an example. It's like he's got an examples for people, you know.
I'll bend that.
And then if they get too close, just whack them over the head with it.
Robert, if you guys do have an opportunity to purchase his, collections, if there's I would love to buy one of his coins just to have one of his coins.
Me too.
Whose?
I'll sell you a roll of nickels he gave me, Nick.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I would love to be able, even if it's just like a mortgage.
He really did give me a roll of nickels.
On which
you
one,
guys.
David?
Doesn't matter.
One with the gold or without the gold?
Gold.
With the gold?
Ay.
He
I
actually
don't know.
had purchased. Alden purchased a-
$6,500.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm gonna miss him so much.
You have layaway though, right?
Just lay away.
Yes, it's 100% down in the balance whenever you get it.
Nice. Yeah.
Lay away.
And they can put
That's funny.
for the shipping.
Yeah, lay away for you makes me lay awake at night,
Oh my God.
wondering if I'm ever going to get paid.
I'm not going to pay on something if I'm going to buy something. I'm going to have the money up front to buy it, because if not, I mean, you just another way of putting yourself in debt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just another person you owe.
I used to go in debt all the time for coin.
Well,
I would ride my bike up to the coin shop, which was about probably an 8-mile one-way ride.
you probably had a basket on the front of it.
No.
But I'm not saying a word.
I could, I would pick something out of the, and put it in layaway, give them $10 a week until it was paid off. I bought an uncirculated Flying Eagle cent that way.
And a bill, Nick. Ching, 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 ching.
Oh my God! Yes, he would do that before he went inside to let them know that he's there. They probably locked the door.
I'm here.
They probably locked the door a couple times to say, "We're closed. Go home, little boy."
I'm sorry, Brad. I couldn't help myself.
Then you need to run.
Oh. Ching, 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 ching. Little flowers on the front of the basket, and then one of those banana seats. Banana. I remember those. I'm that old.
He probably had to have a girl's bike because he couldn't get on the boys' bike.
Oh, Nick.
You're welcome, Brad.
They love each other, don't they, David?
I guess so.
really like
they
each other,
must.
Not Nick, and I'm not going to feel as sorry for you as I usually do.
She's good today. She's on it.
Ay.
She's on it. No kidding. Wow.
Cha-ching!
A second. I gotta wipe the tears away. You made me cry.
Bling.
He is.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Brad. Do you want to finish your
I'm
story?
crying.
No.
I'm crying.
Okay.
No more crying. Oh my. Oh my. Maintaining his composure. He causes it. He causes the problem, 949. Wake up.
Where's Dave? Is he working today?
No, he's just sitting here.
Yeah,
He's not
he
working.
said no himself. He's not working.
I heard you.
You guys just don't hang out together.
I think we should have Dave on camera.
Dave has a face for radio.
I think we like him better, though.
See, that's
okay.
not nice, Dave.
I mean, if Dave has a face for radio, what do you think yours is?
Oh, I am not saying nothing. I'm going to shut up for a change. Come on, Nick. You can do better than that.
Telegraph?
I have faith in her. I know she can. Meow.
What?
You can come up with something better than that.
Did
What?
you
His face?
Did you hear me?
You're being
Never.
very catty today, young lady.
Oh my gosh.
Nick, I answered your question.
Oh my gosh.
You said if David has a face for radio, you said, what do you have, Brad? I said a face for telegraph.
Get worse.
Ouch.
Now,
Real.
what? Hold on just a second. Both of the women are ganging up on me now.
Yeah, okay, there you
You
go.
can say
so
that.
It's too easy.
There's a couple points there for Robert today, too.
It's what?
There's several points for Robert today, too.
Oh,
I
okay.
know, right? I know, right?
Did you know it was Tattoo Day? It's National Tattoo Day. Just thought you should.
Does
know.
that mean the little short guy on Fantasy Island? It's his day?
Tattoo.
Never
Yes.
mind. Never mind.
The plane.
That's what I remember.
Yeah,
Plane.
took him a minute.
Frank.
As long as David thinks it's funny, that's all. I'm just
I
trying
know.
to
As
make
long
David.
as I know David's laughing.
I
know.
love making David laugh.
Man. Hi, Frankie.
So
But I do have to cut out. It's 4:30. My nephew has a
Thank
basketball
God.
game, a championship basketball game, so I've got to be there.
Good
And
luck.
Brad, you're
Hope you
welcome.
get hit with a rebound.
Oh,
What did you just say?
That is so mean. I don't know why he does that, Nick. But you know, hope, Brad, hope is like ointment.
Good
Just
luck,
remember that.
Matthew, or I believe you said
What
good luck with
it
that.
makes your hemorrhoids feel
My
better
neck
when
is
you
so
put it
bad.
on.
The one that's collecting the coins for the map, it's he's 9
tell
and
you
playing
later.
basketball championship tonight. So, Brad, I'm glad that you were able
Thanks
to
for
see me
coming.
today.
Thanks for coming this week and
Thank you. Thanks for
Thank
giving
you,
me a
everybody.
hard
Thank you,
time. I
Robert.
really
Thank you,
appreciate it.
David and Blue Moonbee. Thank you for.
Thank you for
Thanks,
coming,
Nick.
Nick. You need to
Thank
come
you.
more often. I need support.
If you get the magazine and it looks like it's been run through a shredder, it probably has.
No, don't do that. Let me know how much I
Brad.
owe you for that. I do appreciate that. I'm going to tell him tonight. He's going to be wicked excited. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye, sweetheart. We'll see you
Bye.
later. Take care.
Thank you. Bye, everyone in the chat.
Jolie Bindos, they stack coins. What kind of coins do you stack? You're stacking constitutional silver or other things? Oh, creating an Edward George set. Okay. Neat. So there are plenty of different ways to stack things. Oh, so, hey, Robert.
Yes.
Do we want to do a BS segment today?
If you would like, I'll be more than happy to take and give you the floor.
I have one.
That's fine.
Oh, 1 ounce Britannia.
I love this part. I think this is great, Brad.
Okay, so there's 40 minutes of bullshit waiting for you on YouTube. I got through about 6 minutes of it and my eardrums exploded, so I had to stop. But it's the Rare Coins Explorers this time again are back talking about the only one known $128 million 1989 D Lincoln cent.
Nice.
Holy mackerel.
That is rare.
Holy mackerel, might be a little light there, kiddo. They tell you that they are going to tell you about life-changing treasures, the mysterious mint errors, and the mythical scarcity of the flawless specimen of the 1989 D Lincoln cent, worth $128 million. Can't you buy the whole damn mintage for that? I don't know. They talk about planchet errors and flaws, transitional metals, telling you that, and double dies. Robert, do we know of any double dies on 89D Lincoln cents? Robert.
I don't think so.
Robert went to sleep.
I said none that I'm aware of.
Oh.
I just gotta turn my camera off.
But you can verbally answer. Do we know of any repunched mint marks in 1989, D?
Nope.
But they talk about those too. So this is part of the mythical shit that they're telling you about.
Seriously.
All right. And they talk about, you got to weigh your 1989 D cents because some of them might be the 2.5 gram zinc ones. Or that's what they all are. But some of them might be the 3.11 gram copper ones.
Right.
I think I heard this, Brad.
We have copper planchets that have been sitting around for, say, 7 years. No, this is not. That is the Lincoln cent that Neil Armstrong left on the moon. You can tell by the craters. They actually show a fairly nice XFAU 89D cent. They have those surgical gloves on, and they continually turn the coin for the whole minutes that I watch this crap.
Yeah.
They talk about rare die cracks, cuds, and planchet flaws. See, that really is a rare coin. That's a moon coin.
Like it's a secret, yeah.
Floor found that rare coin, by golly, and she's
So So they talk about all of the 1989 D cents entered circulation immediately, making the ones in gem uncirculated condition rare, especially an MS 68 plus. Well, no shit. But then they say that there is one MS 69 out there and it could be worth 10 million. Well, what happened to the 128 million? You backpedaled already from 128 to 10, but they didn't even do the research to know that there's 4 PCGS 69 reds out there. But they tell you that this 1989 D-cent will rival the holy grail of American numismatics. I don't know about you, but I kind of think I'd rather have an 1804 dollar. I'd rather have a 2000 Sacagawea dollar.
Me too.
All right. And the high value of this coin means that there are actually counterfeits out there.
No.
Yeah, right. Even China's not that damn stupid. They say it's a cultural phenomenon. It's the most valuable error coin of generations. The ultimate inspiration for a collection. And that's when I had to quit because my eardrums started to bleed and they got all over my nice shirt and I didn't want to stain it anymore. But just so you know, PCGS graded 469 reds and they value those at $10,000 a piece, which means they're worth less. They have 568 pluses in the census, and they're only valued at $1,250 a piece. And there is 169 red currently available on a heritage auction, and it is bid up to $1,300 so far, not million, 100. So we'll see what happens there. But I left a nice comment. I told them that they were full of malarkey, in other words, and so there it is. That's your bullshit for this week.
Nice.
Please note that the bullshit segment that you just heard is Brad's opinion and is not.
Put me back up, Robert. I own those comments. Please prove me wrong. Yes, Blue Moon Bee. It's not a penny.
So I left a comment for one of them, and they gave me a like. And I told them they were completely wrong. I go, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't know. It must be that they have a bot that every time you comment, they say, "Oh, thank you very much."
Oh yeah,
I put the comment. I said, "Where do you people come from getting this bull?"
You're right, Bill. It's like what?
Okay, hold on. Go back. Cashmere said, "When did the fractional coins begin?" On the gold coins, on the fractional U.S. American Eagles, they began in the same time the 1 ounce ones did in 1986.
Good job, Brad, because I was not even close. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Here in Cincinnati, there was a Cadillac dealer that said, "You buy a new Cadillac, we will give you a Yugo." If I'm
a Yugo car?
If I'm buying a Cadillac, if I'm buying a Cadillac, I wouldn't even give my child a Yugo. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, is it Yugo? Where were they from? I remember those.
Yugoslavia.
Okay, so Y-U-G-O, right?
Y-U-G-O.
Yeah, okay, I remember those dumb cars.
Yes. Yugoslavia.
Yugo throwaway cars, if memory serves me. Or did the Pinto come out first? Frank would know this.
I remember those. I wasn't interested.
Those two were throwaway cars, if memory serves me correctly.
I was looking at a Trans Am about then. That's what I was going to buy.
with the eagle on the hood.
Oh heck yeah, 6.6
See,
liter.
I was going to get a Trans Am, but I was going to have them put a Krugerrand on the hood.
Were you looking at what year?
That would have been
With the 6.6 liter or 6.6 liter.
What year did Smokey and the Bandit come out? 77?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah,
I think
that was
so.
77 or 78. I
Yeah.
was like, I don't want the eagle on the hood. I want you to do a big Krugerrand on the hood.
I don't think it was the Eagle, Brad. I think it was a Phoenix.
No,
Yeah,
Same idea.
it's not an Eagle.
the Rising Phoenix, back from the ashes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you have T-top? Did you get T-top?
I didn't buy it. I bought a Camaro.
Oh, they were. Oh, nice. That's good too. That one passes for me too. Camaro, yeah, buddy.
What was your first car? What was your first car, B?
I already told you, and I'm not saying it again. It's embarrassing.
I forgot.
It was a
Mine was
Dodge.
Huh?
It was
Oh,
a
that's right.
Dodge.
Mine was a 64 Rambler. That's embarrassing.
No, that's
Remember?
better than
It was
what
the
I was
same-
driving.
It was the same color as my neighbor's refrigerator. It was that mint green.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Did the-
awful
Okay, Brad, did the brake squeak when you stepped on the brake?
until I got new brake pads. They did.
Grandma's did. She had a Rambler, and it was that mint green, just exactly what you're talking about. Oh yeah, she loved her little car.
Cashmere, you can't feed the gremlins after dark. You
Your
have to
gremlin
put
car
gas
is
in the
fine.
gremlin in the daytime.
After midnight, right?
Wow.
Doug had a
Buzz,
79
got her
Camaro.
fired?
Mine was a 74 I bought used.
Wow. They were weird cars. Hornet, Gremlin. What was the other one? Pacer. They
Did
were
you say
weird
you have
cars.
a horny gremlin? What?
No, I did not.
Oh,
I'm sorry you
okay.
misheard that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But you think what you want to think, knock yourself out.
No.
But they were weird, you guys have to admit. And there was like one of them would almost like float in the water. Was it the Pacer? You guys, I can't remember.
Well, they had an advertisement for the Volkswagen Beetle once that it says it definitely floats, but not indefinitely.
Not indefinitely. It floats, but not indefinitely. That's funny.
I think the first few years they actually were waterproof and they would float.
Yeah,
But not forever. They eventually sank.
But I think one of them was the Pacer, the Hornet, or the other one, you guys. I swear to God. Grandpa wanted to buy one, and my dad was so mad that his dad wanted to buy one. A Pacer, whatever. It had Gene. Do you guys remember it had Levi seats? The seats were done by Levi.
Bill, what am I supposed to remember? I've forgotten already.
Me too, Sand Digger. I love talking about cars.
I'm
weird.
supposed to remember that Blue had a Z.
I love talking about cars. Yeah, I've had a lot of cars.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you wreck one every month.
No. I don't wreck them. Matter of fact, the Honda that I have, somebody hit my car parked out in front of the house. I was so mad.
Okay, hold it. Okay,
here comes David. Yay!
Okay. We're going to share my screen. Why isn't sharing?
Because
So
you're not.
some bad news again.
You're
Okay.
Not sure if everybody knows
Hey,
today.
Dave, are you ordering a Superman coin next week?
I have one over, yeah.
Are you
Good,
gonna
Dave. Good.
I have a thing.
Okay, so what's the deal, David?
Okay. So today they released the uncirculated coin sets for 2025.
Okay.
There's no limit. They're $33.25. So
and worth every bit of half of that.
yes.
I agree.
The Superman coin comes out on the 24th. The 2.5 ounce silver medal, the 24 karat gold. proof
Dave's
coin.
trying to get a roll of the gold coins.
They're
Whoa.
not solid, are they, you guys?
Yes,
Solid.
they
Yes,
are.
ma'am.
That's
Yes,
what
Really?
the
ma'am.
24 karat is.
Well,
Yes,
they-
ma'am.
well, it doesn't necessarily mean it's solid, Brad. Trust me. Anyway, the
Yeah,
way it's worded, yeah.
What
it
does
should-
24 karat mean, B?
sometimes it's
It comes
electroplated.
with 24 carats. What?
Sometimes it's electroplated. Electroplated, Brad. Sometimes it's electroplated.
Yeah, but that's not it.
Go
Not
ahead.
from the-
Go ahead, please, David. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. Also, they're making a 1 ounce silver medal for Superman. That comes out the 24th. On the 29th, the American Innovation coin for Texas, and this has a spaceman,
Space cadet.
spacewalk. Right,
Space cadet.
right. And then Shaddy was asking if anybody was going to pick up this 25th anniversary half-ounce gold proof Sacagawea on the 31st. So that comes out too.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. So that's
The
all.
Superman movie bombed, from what I heard. The new Superman movie it bombed. I don't.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I heard. I don't know. I don't watch movies that much. So, does anybody else watch them? You guys?
I thought it bombed. I think it was #1 at the box office, wasn't it?
Was it? Am I wrong? Am I wrong, you guys?
Yeah. You're wrong.
Good.
Pete.
Okay, I'm glad I'm wrong then, because I heard it bombed. So that's good.
Yeah, Bill 457, you're right. Now I do have to change. If I go back to the Philippines and I have a Sacagawea gold,
Uh-huh.
I will have to change
Yeah.
it now.
Yes, sir.
How
Because
much,
it's not worth as much, right? Yeah.
how much overpriced are they charging for those gold coins?
We
They're
don't.
like $1.2 billion, aren't they?
We,
I give. You might be right. It is the government.
What?
They got to
Um,
pay off that national debt somehow.
Well, there
Which
you
is
go.
not true anyway.
Robert, they keep that secret right until almost release day.
Okay,
So
yeah.
we don't know.
They're afraid that the price of gold's going to go up.
Right.
They're only charging 3 times melt, and they're afraid they might have to raise their price another $10.
Right.
No
Miguel,
comment.
it might be worth buying them. I tell everybody, if you really love the design and you want one, go ahead and buy
Yeah.
it. Don't buy it as
Otherwise-
an investment. If you want to put your money into really cool coins, what would you rather have? A Superman medal or a St. Gaudens? I'd rather have the St. Gaudens.
Me too.
Me too.
Me three.
Yeah. They're beautiful anyway, Miguel. They're beautiful.
Dave's going to try to corner the market on the Superman one.
Good luck,
You
David.
go, babe. You go, baby.
It's not the first time they made Superman into a
He-
coin,
he
not the
sold-
U.S. Mint.
He sold his roll of 89D Lincoln cents for $128,000 each. So
Sure he
he's
did.
positioning himself now to pick up as
Really?
many Superman medals as he can get.
I want to be his best friend. I want to be his best
You
friend.
know what? No, I want to take an. I got a penny myself. I want to sell, and the only dealer I know here that may have bought it or has the money for it was Brad. So Brad, I got a penny that's worth twice that amount. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank
See, you should show your BS card. Snap out of it.
Hey, B.
Yeah, I know you're gonna give me the finger, right?
No, I can remove you anytime I want. That's all.
I know. So okay, but now I'm gonna show mine.
Everybody's showing BS cards.
Don't forget you have it, boys.
Hold on. I gotta get.
You know, everybody at home can type in BS anytime they want.
There you go. Yeah, that's Florlita. She's the Brad Studies. Yeah. It's funny. So, Robert, are you going to explain Tippy?
Yes, explain your new nickname.
Yep.
B, I changed mine too.
Okay, so that's all.
Oh, so Robert's is Tippy as the buffalo.
Yeah.
The buffalo has
Only
3 legs,
two,
Robert
not
has
3.
1.
Right. I just
Okay, I got you. I got you.
I
I
was
was like, what does that relate to? Okay, I get it.
David, actually, I think you ought to change it again.
you can thank Frank.
The wise arse.
I will give
Thanks, Brad.
I call him the wise pirate all the time.
Frank Mons. Oh, Ronald Harris says that's Tippy too. He's right. I'll have to change that.
The parrot and the goat are looking good. That's a change
Thank
of
you.
pace. It's a change of pace, yeah. Usually they're hanging on the back of his chair.
Hmm.
Oh well.
You got grandkids, David? Of course.
Yeah.
Rip them off the chair.
The only good shipmates I have on my ship is the donkey. The parrot and the goat,
goat.
you cannot rely on. So
So I have to ask, is the donkey a wise ass or not?
no, he's
He's a dumb.
Why does everyone forget the mule? M-U-L-E. There's a mule,
Very
there's
good.
a horse, there's a donkey. Figure it out, people. Jiminy Christmas. The mule.
Okay, CB,
built
thank
this
you for
country.
everything today. Take care. We hope to see you. Remember, next week we're going to be live from the show off and
Oh, I
on.
like that, Frank.
Yeah, we will be live for the coin show, everybody.
And you will see us again.
Yep.
And that one's not on top of another one.
Yeah. Me, Brad, and Robert, you'll see us again.
Kashmir, you don't remember the Tippecanoe and Tyler too?
Tippecanoe.
Old Tippecanoe was William Henry Harrison. That was his nickname. And Tyler was the vice president. So it was Tippecanoe, and Tyler too was the political slogan to get them elected. And after they were elected, Tippecanoe went up the river, and Tyler became president.
Good job, Fuzz.
The show, Miguel, the show is in Cincinnati, Ohio next week.
That's funny.
And we're coming to you live from just outside of the floor.
What about Fuzz? Anyway, the
There it is.
mule built this country. The mule. Don't forget the mule, everyone.
Yeah,
It gets no
you're
credit.
a mule.
It gets, I don't care. Call me a mule. It's a good animal.
You and Clint Eastwood are a mule.
I love Clint Eastwood too. What a man.
There it is.
There it is. That's where I'll be.
All of you that can make it, come on down.
I'll be there. Robert will be there. Brad.
Come up and tell me you are part of this group, and I'll give you a discount on what you're buying.
Right on. That's very nice of you, Brad.
Except if your name is B.
I'm not asking to buy nothing though.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Who will our online host be? Hopefully it's JBB, but we don't know. It might be
Now I'm offended.
BMB. It might be BMB. That's who we are planning on. Right, Blue Moon?
I hope so, now that you're offending me.
No, but if JBB shows up, he's going to be there.
Yay!
Okay.
Well, yeah, JB, I haven't heard from him yet. I will try and get a hold of him this weekend and see if he has any ideas or if he knows anything closer. I've sort of kind of been waiting. I was hoping I sent him an invite, I think today. I'm not certain. I may not have. But either way, I'll try and get a hold of JB, find out how he's doing. Trying to get him to come in. So
is he still on his honeymoon?
Oh, come on!
He might.
That's sort of kind of proud.
He's still. He might not be walking straight. B.
That's making me angry. I don't want to hear that anymore. You guys wish it would last that long. Oh man.
What?
I am not saying it again.
Yes, Bill 457 Blue will be at the show. She's actually going to be hosting the live chat at the show.
Some of it. And I was like, I used to try to zip right by the table.
You come on down and she'll put you on.
Oh yeah, I will. Yes, I will. Hello, hello.
It's not mine. Whose phone is
I'm
that?
just kidding.
Mine.
Oh, okay.
B, I'm going to try and join the stream also.
Good.
Bye,
That's good.
Kaz.
I will take in. Thank you, Dave, for the reminder. I've got to talk with Robert about that. I've
Okay.
seen him at the family reunion, and I will take and talk with him and go over to let him know about that because he's going to be running.
Your son, right?
He's basically the technical support bee. He
Thank
will
you.
be there for you and anybody else. You know, David.
Okay.
The computer
I'm
he
gonna
has
do
will
him.
run up. Yes, I know that. I've been watching that. But he'll be the technical support, making certain that everything works fine. So yeah, hopefully everything goes together good. In fact, David B. Brad don't. He's not technical savvy, so I ain't even going to ask him. No offense, Brad. I'm not trying to. But if we need anything you guys can think of, let me know because I'm going to take it next week. I'm going to go to the computer geek shop and get whatever we might need. So I'm just saying though, B, as far as I know, we got this camera here that I'm using right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to do all that. I just look pretty on camera.
Well, okay. We can all,
Just like Nick, right? Just like Nick. You
yeah,
guys are so pretty. I gotta kiss myself. I'm so pretty.
I've got another one of these B, which is the ones that
Okay.
the last one that we had a lot
There's
of.
light around it. Those are great.
Well, it's a nice clear one, and you
Yeah, last time I saw one of those, it was right before my colonoscopy.
Oh, wow.
I gotta. I'm talking.
tell you what,
Or
if you
I'm
see
being
a
shot with that Logitech HT
Whoa.
1080.
Ronald,
When I
hold it.
was really
Hold
nice.
it. Ronald asked if we were doing a podcast next week. Yes, live from the show in
Coin
Sharon.
show, you guys.
We
yeah.
will have
Yeah.
all kind of guest appearances by people. If you're part of the chat and you show up, please come. We'll put you on and interview you a little bit. You can have a great time there. You can show off your new purchases. You can show off your new friends.
We're gonna do a dunk tank with
No,
Brad, but
we're
I'm
going.
just kidding.
We're going to go out. We're going out to dinner Thursday night.
no dunk tank. I thought that was a great idea. That was
Robert,
Nick's idea.
Robert, am I correct in saying there'll be some giveaways?
Yes, we plan on having giveaways at least once an hour during the live stream.
And the booby prize will be B. We were going to give her away to some listener.
I'm not going with nobody.
Okay, but we're taking, and just so you guys know, if you do want to participate as far as having a giveaway for the show, you'll have to get it mailed out real quick. Should have already been mailed out. But I know usually we have dealers at the show give us stuff for giveaways, and we'll also take Corn Up. We'll have a bunch of stuff for giveaways. So,
Can I say something real quick, Robert, before
No.
we close out?
Go ahead.
If you guys are gonna come to the show, can you email me? And I'm gonna put put my email in the chat. And the reason, well, I can't tell you the reason. It's a surprise. So just let me know if you're coming to the show.
She wants
Okay.
to talk to you.
Put your email in the chat.
I
I'll
picked up
tell
a new
Robert
stalker
I don't
last
know
week.
if I want to tell you.
I picked up a new stalker last week, B.
Did you?
I did.
How do they identify? You have to ask how people identify now. You can't say woman or man. It's so ridiculous.
Good luck, Frankie.
What's Frank saying? There you go, you guys. Let me know. Because I got a surprise. I always have surprise every coin show.
Hey, Robert,
Yes,
start it off.
I know. I'm getting ready to.
There you go.
Yep. So, okay, guys. B.
Who's going first? You want me to go first?
Yep. This time. Go ahead.
Okay, goodbye, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I love to see new people coming to watch the show, and I can't remember all your names, but I will next time. So thanks for coming. Good to see Nick. and Brad. They love each other so much. Anyway, thanks for coming. I will be at the Coin Show next week in Ohio. So come and watch it. And thank you all for coming. I hope you learned something. I did. And have fun. Happy hunting, everyone. Bye.
Oh. Bye, everybody. Have fun. I'll be at the Coin Show too. Come in the front door, take a hard right, and when you walk into the wall, you'll be at my table. And Roberto and Flordolino will be right next to me, and so that'll be the only place you'll need to go. But we'll be glad to see you. Introduce yourselves. It's always nice to put a face to an anonymous somebody on the side here. We love y'all. Take care. Really looking forward to next week. Have fun. Night, everybody.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thanks, Robert, for having the podcast today. Thank you, B and Brad. Appreciate your wisdom. Nick, it was great seeing you today. Please come back. And everyone else, have a good weekend.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Hello, Mark Abe. But thank you, everybody, for participating. We appreciate y'all very much. Yes, next week we will be at the Coin Show. I am not doing there's no sale tomorrow, everybody. I've got a family reunion we're going to go get, by the way, at the show. We will have shirts. I'm going to pick them all up from the shirt supplier. So anybody who's needing or wanting them, I don't know, may end up having some for giveaways. But we have a new set of shirts coming in, a lot of embroidered, nicer shirts. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, guys, we're going to take in. Like I said, there's no show tomorrow, so Monday we'll be in for updates. I'm not certain if we're having a show, but we will be there for updates. So everybody, have a wonderful weekend. We appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for all your support. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And guys, like I like to say, if you happen to be looking at coins between now and then, happy hunting all. Good night, everybody.